Good morning. This is Pastor Zach with the Goodland United Methodist Church with your morning devotion for Tuesday, February 27th. Today I'll be reading from 1 Corinthians in the first chapter, verses 18 through 31. For the message about the cross is foolishness to those who are perishing, but to us who are being saved, it is the power of God. For it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise, and the discernment of the discerning I will thwart. Where is the one who is wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the debater of this age? Has not God made foolish the wisdom of the world? For since the wisdom of God, the world did not know God through wisdom, God decided through the foolishness of our proclamation to save those who believe. For Jews demand signs and Greeks desire wisdom, but we proclaim Christ crucified, a stumbling block to Jews and foolishness to Gentiles. But to those who are called, both Jews and Greeks, Christ, the power of God and the wisdom of God. For God's foolishness is wiser than human wisdom, and God's weakness is stronger than human strength. Consider your own call, brothers and sisters. Not many of you were wise by human standards. Not many were powerful, not many were of noble birth. But God chose what is foolish in the world to shame the wise. God chose what is weak in the world to shame the strong. God chose what is low and despised the world, things that are not, to reduce to nothing things that are, so that no one might boast in the presence of God. He is the source of your life in Christ Jesus, whom became for us wisdom from God, and righteousness and sanctification and redemption, in order that, as it is written, let the one who boasts boast in the Lord. This passage from Paul is surprising and difficult. We can allow it to explain itself through some questions it asks us. What is human wisdom? Could it perhaps be defined as the art of living well in order to be happy? Then folly would mean heading towards failure and unhappiness. Still, we need to know where happiness is found and discover that, realistically speaking, it is not possible to be happy all alone without others. Why does Paul speak so negatively about this wisdom? Because it was in the name of human wisdom that Jesus was condemned to death. He disturbed the established order, called social hierarchies into question, forced people to change their idea of God. He appeared to be a politically dangerous fool, a madman to them. Where then is the true wisdom to be found? Paul answers in the language of the cross. Language here means that we have acquired some distance on this event and refers beyond the mere fact of the cross to its meaning in the context of Jesus' life. And then in the light of his resurrection, all this situated in the overarching plan of God's covenant with us. And why is this cross considered to be the worst failure and utter folly, since Jesus really did nothing to escape it? The language of God's wisdom. It's because it reveals the power of love, and it shows how far Jesus' gift of life goes. It was the rejection of God by the wise, and God turned it into total solidarity with the fools that we are. It was the condemnation of Jesus for blasphemy, and Jesus turned it into the forgiveness of those who crucified him, and the return of human beings to God. What will we do so that the language of the cross may become more and more the criteria of our human wisdom, so that our idea of happiness may be enlightened by the folly of Jesus' love, so that our art of living well may conform to the total gift of self that is the life and the death of Jesus Christ? Have a blessed day.